Okay, so iOS 18 is coming this fall with so many changes and new features to enhance the iPhone experience. Here are the full list of what's coming. The first one is customization options. You can place the apps anywhere and customize them with your chosen colors, and they also support dark mode too. Kind of like Android's Material You theming. So it's really cool though. The widgets now, you can actually customize them, like resize them on the home screen without going to the widget hub to do that. I mean, like you don't have to delete and stuff like that. You can even make it an app icon if it's taking up too much space. The next is hide and lock applications. You can now hide any applications from the home screen and also from the All Apps menu, and it will be packed in a Face ID locked folder named Hidden. Or you can simply click and hold onto any app and select to lock it with Face ID or passcode. Simple as that. But very cool that Apple is bringing all of them to the iOS. The next is Control Center redesign. The Control Center is fully refreshed. You can customize and resize any buttons, add any buttons right from there. You don't have to go to the settings to do that. Also, the power menu option is at the top right corner in the Control Center, so you can access it very easily. Plus, you can access all the connectivity or music control pages separately just by scrolling on the Control Center. Next is redesigned Photos application. The biggest redesign ever for the Photos app, which seems kind of unnecessary to me, but at the end of the day, you have to do less finger movements to access most stops with one-page photo library UI. This is actually fantastic, but unnecessary to me. You can now be able to magically erase people in the background of your photo using Apple Intelligence on supported hardwares like iPhone 15 Pro models or the Apple M Series Max or iPads. But this is also called Magic Eraser on Androids. Next is the Mail app updates. The Mail app will now rewrite your emails in your preferred tone, professional, casual, or standard. And it will also sort emails in categories using on-device intelligence. But then again, it might be exclusive to the supported hardwares. Messages over satellite is another thing. You can now be able to send iMessage or normal messages to anyone, even when there is no cellular or Wi-Fi connection using satellite connectivity. But only few types of iMessage system will work in this case, but you get the point, at least you can do it. Next is Apple Intelligence. What it is? It is kind of like a ChatGPT integration, but in a deeper level. It combines generative models with personal context to provide better results, but it will also be sprinkled on everything coming to the iOS 18. At the same time, it will be restricted to only supported hardwares. So not every other phones or tablets from Apple will be able to handle this. No. The next is Siri, the new Siri and generative AI. Siri has a new look and it looks amazing. It can do a lot of stuff inside an app too. Now, you can tell Siri to create a specific folder inside Files app, or ask Siri to open a photo you took with someone specific on a specific date, or ask when your relative is landing at the airport, assuming they have sent you their flight details in iMessage sometimes long back or in email. The next is the newer accessibility features. There is only one feature that caught my eyes, it is also related to eyes, is that even though it needs a one-time calibration, but it will allow you to use your iPhone only with your eyes. Really cool. Kind of like the Vision Pro tracking system. The next is RCS support in Messages. This is no new thing, but improved texting experience between iPhones and Android devices with RCS support. Simple as that. Then there is the new Password application, a dedicated app for managing passwords, passkeys, or Wi-Fi passwords more efficiently. Kind of same as the old setting feature, but as in a separate application now. The next is upgrade to the Messages. The additional text effects are a new thing. You can use emojis as a reaction to messages now. Plus, you can create Genmojis using the generative AI or Apple Intelligence on supported hardwares, and you can even schedule your messages too now. So the updates are really cool. The next is limit access to contacts. Now you can limit access to only specific contacts to specific apps. The next is game mode. It will reduce the background activity to make sure that the game performs well with better frame rates, and it will reduce the latency in the earpods. Very simple, but very useful. The next is a big upgrade. The phone update. The phone app will now finally be able to record calls. Yes, but it will notify the other party as well. But on top of that, you can see the transcription of the call and summarize it using AI in case you need that. Really great when there are the spam calls calling you. I think it's a great idea. The next is Settings app revamped. A redesigned setting apps including sub-settings like updates, general settings and all of that. Everything looks fresh and new. Plus, all the apps are now in a separate folder named Apps, including the first-party applications. The next is Calculator application. Yeah, it's the same calculator, but it's a different thing. It's now better integrated with the Notes app, which now allows you to write any math equations with your finger or Apple Pencil on iPads. And the coolest part is that it will calculate this and write it in your own handwriting. That's really cool. You can also literally write variables and their values, and it will be able to solve it and will provide graphs in case you need that, but only on the supported hardwares like iPhone 15 Pro models or iPads and Macs powered by Apple Silicon. Now the next is OpenAI partnership. You can now be able to use ChatGPT 4 on your iPhone without logging in, so that's a new stuff. But we knew that it's coming, but yeah, it's a good thing that it is integrated inside the phone. Now the next are tiny little things here and there, like there are so many new things added to the Apple Music, Apple Maps, Notes, Safari and others. Plus there are so many new tiny animations added when you turn on the flash, let's say, or press the button on the sides. It does certain animations that are really cool and are really beautiful. The next and the last one is privacy. Apple is taking a big step towards making the Apple Intelligence with Context a private system. Most of the things will be on device, but few things that require servers will use very secure private cloud compute using the Apple Silicon computers, which has the secure enclave to make it more private than ever. Craig says, "We have designed the system so that independent experts can verify these predictions," quote unquote. That's a big thing. So yeah, that's all we know so far about the iOS 18. Let me know about your thoughts in the comment section below.
And yes, if you want, you can get some crazy cool wallpapers up on my website. A link down below. Until the next one, bye and take care.